already. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on the icon and open it up. This is the internal build. You will not see this when you open yours up. Xtranormal Desktop is a very cool app that allows you to make animated movies with cool animated characters. When you first open it up, you get into this login screen, and if you don't have an account, you go right here to create a new account, and you can do that pretty simply. You can also, if you use Facebook, you have an account and you have a password there, you can go here and you can set that up so that you can log in with that. So if you've already been on our website, xtranormal.com, then you can use the same username and password. Things are not different. Things that you have in xtranormal.com, you'll have an Xtranormal Desktop in terms of characters or sets that you've purchased. So I already have a username and password, so I'm just going to sign in. And then we come into a welcome screen. So when the welcome screen comes up, you're going to see here you have recent projects, which is the welcome story. The first one you do is the welcome story. You have release notes, which are kind of important. If you click on this, you can see all the newest release notes that we have here, all the new features, improvements, and they go back quite far. You can see known issues. We tell you things that we already know about, we're working on, and previous release notes are all there. So there's a lot there. Down here you have new project. You can start a brand new project. You can open a project if you've already had projects, or you can go straight into the marketplace and you can buy characters and sets. So what I have, I'm going to go into the welcome story. Just click on the welcome story, and then that brings up the story view. So in the story view here, we have in the middle of the screen, this is where the action takes place, right? This is the environment, the 3D view, the environment that we have. We have a set, which here is the simplest set we have, which is basically the holodeck. We have our character right there, our dummy boy as we call him. We have these shaded areas on the side of the screen, on the left and on the right. Those are off camera, things that are off camera. And they also locations where we have these menus that pop up. So this is a menu for the set, and this is for the cast. There's Dummy Boy. And then on the right here, we have other menus for camera, static cameras, smart cameras, music, and also videos and pictures if you want to add them in, different types of media. We'll look into all of those things later on. Right now, I just want to show you around a little bit. We have in the middle, we have this bar here. So we have tools that we can use to manipulate characters and objects in the scene. We can move them, rotate, lift. We have the play button, and then we have navigation for our cameras. We also have down here on the left, next to the writer, we have a whole bunch of icons which allow you to control the characters or the cameras. There's really a lot of things you can do, and we'll get into those details in other videos. Right now, notice that within the writer we have a whole bunch of text, and then we have interspersed in the text we have these icons put in there. So those things control gestures, they control looks of the characters, they control the camera view. So this welcome story has the basics that you need. So let's just play and see what happens.
Hi. It looks like you're new here. Welcome to Xtranormal Desktop. Enter your text here and hit the play button to make me say something. You may be asked to download a voice. To start a new project, click the File menu, then New, and then choose a set. You can download more sets and actors in the marketplace.
So there you go. That's a story, and it was told by the actor that we have here. Of course, we could add different actors. We can change the text. You just go into the writer and you change the text. There's a lot of things that you can do here. There's a lot of control here. But this welcome story shows you the basics of what's going on. You have up on the top left, you have help. This is very important to know about. One of the best features we have is the second one down is called What's This? So when you click on it, then your mouse has a little question mark on it. So what you can do is you can go around and you can click on anything in the screen and it'll bring you to the user manual in that location. So it'll describe that part. So let's say we want to look at right here, the move. So I clicked on the move button, so it opens up the manual, and here we are at the move. So it talks a little bit about the move. Now you can resize this if you want. You can make it bigger. You can fill your screen if you want. You can do lots of different things. So you can scroll through this, and there are links within the user manual. So let's say over here I'm at the orbit button, and on top I'm talking about static or smart cameras. So I can just follow one of these links. What's a smart camera? So okay, so I go down to the smart camera section. So the user manual is very helpful, and that what's this button comes out of drop down help here. You also have account settings, you can change those, and obviously the getting started demos, which you're looking at right now. You have different views. The views are the same as the menus on the side, so if I want to look at the cast, it'll pop up here. It's the same as pressing the cast button here, and location is the same as pressing location here. You see it's highlighted. Okay, you can get rid of it too. And then up in the file menu, you have the same standard stuff you'd find anywhere, new and open and save as. Most important is the export video. We'll look at that later. So if you make a video and you're happy with this, you can export it in different formats. Down at the bottom, there's three main views you want to know about. The story view, which we're in, then characters. So you see we have lots of different characters, and we'll explore this later, how to add characters. But I want you to know that there are characters that you can just drag and drop right onto the screen. Then, if you want to add more, you can go to our marketplace, which we have characters, we have sets, and we have voices. So we're going to explore the marketplace in another video. Right now, that's your basic walkthrough. And in other videos, we'll explore some more details. Thank you.